If you've ever felt like you could be better at social media and your content creation, if you just had more time, or if you weren't working a full-time job, or if you were a busy mom trying to take care of your kiddos, or a busy dad trying to provide for your family, this episode is definitely for you, because we're going to break down what you can do when it comes to prioritizing your marketing, prioritizing your content creation when you're super busy, when you do not have a lot of time, and there's a lot of different things pulling you in a million different directions. I'm going to give you some practical strategies and you're not going to want to miss it. So stay tuned. Let's do this thing. If you've ever struggled to stay consistent and plan your business tasks strategically, you're going to love today's episode, because this question comes straight from one of our subscribers that asked that exact question. Said, how do you stay consistent and plan your business tasks? So we've talked about this topic at length here on the channel, and I want to make sure that you guys are really making the best out of the resources that we have available. There's an entire playlist on productivity and a breakdown of every single tool that I use to stay consistent, to plan my business and plan my life as well, because that is one of the keys. But let's talk about it one more time from a different perspective, and not just one more time. We're going to keep talking about it because it's a hot topic. Everybody wants to know how to stay more consistent, how to plan things ahead of time and not struggle with trying to publish last minute or trying to figure out what the heck am I going to work on today. Having a clear strategy and a clear plan for your entire business, not just, the one day, is really key. So one of the things that I love doing, and we've talked about at length here, is using a planner. I love using the Full Focus Planner, and we'll have a entire tutorial walkthrough somewhere here on the screen that you can check out after this episode. But this planner is amazing. It is always somewhere on my desk. This is what mine looks like. It comes in different colors and different formats. This is the executive version of the planner, and it comes with this amazing option or section to plan your whole week. It's called the weekly preview. And so, for example, every single Friday or every single Monday, depending on how my week goes, I will plan the next week. And it really prompts you, right, to write down your biggest wins, to figure out how far you got with your big 3 tasks that you need to complete the previous week. Really analyze and reflect on what worked and what didn't. Look at what you will improve, start, or stop doing. And then list all of your personal tasks as well as your business tasks for the week. Now, it also breaks things down into an actual weekly planner so that you can assign what tasks you're going to be working on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And that really helps me to stay super clear in terms of planning my business tasks. But I also use it to plan my life. And that really is a big strategy that I've leveraged. We live by the motto here in CMH / Kim Jimenez HQ, my husband and I. We love really planning our business and our life together in unison, because they're so interconnected. And so oftentimes I see entrepreneurs who are only doing one or the other. They're not really running their life like they would run a business. And that's hard to do when you're just getting started or you've never ran a business before. I know for me, it was a massive shock to go from being an employee to being an entrepreneur and being a boss of my own time. There was nobody who was telling me what to do and what I need to work on, or making sure that I was staying accountable. So it's a big kind of transition to try to figure out how to plan and organize your life and your business and stay consistent as a result. So give yourself some grace, really arm yourself with as much knowledge as you can, and execute. Try different things, figure out what works for you. Maybe you're not a physical planner person like I was. I wasn't a physical planner person at the beginning. I loved me some digital tools. And y'all know that I love Trello, and I love using that as a really great asset to plan my whole business, all the projects that we do, to collaborate with our team and stay on track. But maybe, that's just not your jam. Maybe you don't love a digital tool like Trello. You prefer Asana, or you like ClickUp. That's perfectly fine. We love those tools as well. And so it's not about the tool. It's about the strategy. It's about getting things done and making sure that you create a system that works for you. The next step that you want to take, and take really, really seriously to stay consistent, is to create as much of your content as you can ahead of time. Today, right now, this is a perfect example. This is my third video that I have batched today. I did a podcast episode previously. I'm doing this video, and I've done a different one for Instagram. So I want to make sure that you leverage that asset. You've heard this a million times probably if you've been in the online business space, but you're still not doing it or you're not doing it correctly. And you want to find kind of that jam, right? That perfect mixture of implementation and creativity. So some people like batching a certain amount of videos every day. They can like pop out 8-10 videos in a day. They can script them all at once and just have a big filming day. For me, my upper limit tends to be 3 to 4 videos. At that point, my energy level is drained. I'm mentally exhausted and I cannot talk to the camera for a single second longer. So that's kind of where I'm at. So what I like to do is I like to really block out an entire week and shoot as much content as I can throughout that week. And that will really help me to catch up on more important things later on. So you got to find what works for you. Maybe it comes down to filming one new video every single day for 5 days. And that means you're 5 weeks ahead of time. Figure out how batching works for you. You can also batch tasks together. So maybe you're batching all of your YouTube thumbnails at once, or all your blog drafts, or you're outlining all of your episodes. You don't always have to batch, start to finish everything about your content creation or your marketing to call it batching. Just do what makes sense for you and what actually helps you to move forward consistently. And finally, one of the best tips that I can share with you to staying consistent is to feed your mind. You got to be careful though, because you can't fall into consuming more than you create. As a leader, as an entrepreneur, as a creator, you are designed to create, not consume. And so oftentimes we're over consuming and under creating. So we want to find a balance there, but feeding your mind, making sure that you're putting yourself in an environment that sparks creativity, that makes you feel excited, joining a group of other like-minded people like the Business Lounge, where you can actually see what other people are doing and get inspired by their stories, is a huge thing. Can also have habits that support your consistency and support your creativity. For me, that's reading every single day at least 10 pages of a really great book. So every single month I'm reading. I love my husband for instilling this habit in me. I've always loved reading, but it was hard to find time to do that. So I love his book club for that reason. If you want to check it out, Startup Books, I'll link it in the description box below. But as we're kind of thinking about habits, what is that habit that you can leverage that supports your creativity? I got to feed my mind. So I listen to very, very few voices in the online space because I'm at a point in my career where listening to too many people is actually a distraction. So I want to pick, and I've kind of done this my whole career, I pick 3 to 5 people that I follow religiously, that I listen to their stuff, and I read their books, and I sign up for their courses, and I'm in their masterminds, and they're my mentors. And those are the people that feed my mind, that challenge my limiting beliefs, that spark new and creative ideas for how I can be approaching a particular topic or a particular problem in my community. And so one of those things that you want to do is figure out again, what is that supporting habit? How can you feed your mind every day? Be strategic about it, have that balance and that discernment to not fall into over consuming, but still get creative ideas and have that intellectual stimulation. So hey, thank you so much for submitting this question. I love these Ask Him episodes, and we want to create more for you. So if you have a particular question that you would love us to answer on the show, leave it in the comment section below, or come over to the blog that accompanies each and every single one of our episodes, where you can access more resources and post your questions over on the comment section. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the show, whether you're listening on podcasts or you're watching it on our YouTube channel. It's a small thing that goes a super long way for our little business. And if you're listening to this on your phone, take a quick screenshot, tag me on Instagram stories, and let me know. I love getting to know who our listeners and our subscribers are. I love starting a conversation and sharing that post with our community as well. All right, thank you so much for watching. I love you. I mean it. And hey, if you're wondering how you can work with us to take your content marketing or your business to the next level, here are 3 ways that you can get started. Number 1, make sure to download our Success Path. It's completely free and it'll give you the 6 stages of online business success. From validating your business all the way through scale, we're going to give you a detailed overview of what particular strategies you need to be deploying, but also, just as importantly, what areas you should leave for the next stage, you should not be worrying about. Now, it's not a comprehensive list, but it definitely is going to get you started on the right track. Number 2, come over to Content Calendar System 2.0 and check it out. Not only is it our most popular product, it's going to give you everything that you need to know about content creation that's efficient and will save you a ridiculous amount of time from the lens of profitability, because we don't want to just create content for the sake of creating content. We want to do it for a purpose and we want to get results. Number 3, come join us inside the Business Lounge. It's our premier signature program where I teach my very best work around marketing in general. From developing your business idea to crafting amazing emails and blogs, podcasts and video, social media content, as well as designing funnels and creating webinars and selling via Facebook ads. All of that training is jam-packed inside the Business Lounge. Not just that, but you're also going to get monthly coaching calls with me and my co-pilot Chris, where you get to ask us questions, we review your sales strategies and your sales funnels, and we give you feedback in real time. You're also going to have access to our Facebook group and our private forum, where you can connect with thousands of other online entrepreneurs who are just where you're at right now, and you're going to be able to feel that sense of community and get feedback from those people in real time as well. All the information will be linked in the description box below, and I will see you in the next episode. Un beso. Bye for now.